Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia if you haven't heard, and today I'm going to be talking about yoga fighting insomnia. Today was the first day back to college for many of us, spring semester, and we're already starting to stress about so many things. My muscles are tightening and I just want to scream at the same time because of the planner and everything that's in it and all of the responsibilities that we have to do. And if you're not a student right now, if you don't go to college, there's work stressors that you have or many other stressors that people have in their life. And today I'm really going to be talking about how if you're sitting in bed and you're just staring at the ceiling or you're thinking about all the things you have to accomplish and you're not ready to accomplish them, or you don't know how to start, you don't know how to get there, and ultimately you can't sleep. So today I'm going to be talking about yoga postures that are really good to help your body relax as a whole and to kind of center yourself, because oftentimes when our muscles are tightening, our cortisol levels, our stress hormone, is increasing immensely. And increased cortisol levels actually lead to an increased amygdala. Amygdala is the fear center in your brain, and if you have increased fear, you also have a decreased hippocampus, which is your memory center. So if you think about it, you're stressed out, you're already having muscle tension, you're already maybe shaking, overthinking about all the things you have to do. On top of that, your fear center in your brain, amygdala again, is overactivated, and then your memory center, which you need for school, is decreased because you can't focus. So that's why a lot of people talk about exercise and relaxation as actually having beneficial effects towards your school, because you give yourself time to wire down and relax. So today we're gonna go through some poses about what is best to do when you're in that situation, and let's get started. So before we jump right into it, I want to do a couple more science of yoga facts, and I want to talk about telomeres. Telomeres are part of chromosomes, and chromosomes are the makeup of your DNA, basically who you are. And it's proven that telomeres, T-E-L-O-M-E-R-E-S, actually shorten as you age. And it's proven that yoga actually disinhibits this decrease in the DNA, which, I don't know about you, but I don't want my DNA shortening. It's really good for longevity or increased lifespan and overall health and wellness. So there's many different facts. And also, in addition, yoga is very good for bone and joint health. So overall, our joints are really important for movement and support, and our bones store calcium, also produce red blood cells, etc. So every class, I'm going to give you a few facts about why it's important to do yoga, not only on the daily, but just when you're stressed out, when you need meditation. And this class is going to be solely focused on holding postures, because when you're stressed out or you aren't able to sleep, you need to do more holding postures to have recognition to that specific part of your body, because when you are stressed out, you often feel like you're going to feel shooting amounts of pain. For example, when we do pigeon, you're going to feel it in your hip, and it's going to feel like you want to get out, but you have to continue to push through, because the pain is actually a release from your body, and it's not something that is being caused by yoga. Yoga is actually releasing the tension that you have, and the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more relaxed you become as a person. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to start. Alright, so the first position we're really going to do is we're going to sit crisscross applesauce as if we were in our first yoga class. We're going to sit up nice and tall, our back straight, our shoulders back. We're going to focus on our breathing. We're going to do 10 deep breaths in through our nose, out through our nose. slow ujjayi breath, as I mentioned. So here we go. Personally, I did a few more just because it's really starting to relax my body, and I can already feel my muscles starting to relax even from simply ujjayi breathing. And if you didn't watch my last video, please feel free. Ujjayi breathing is one of the main focused yoga breaths that people take. It's slow, consistent, only through your nose, because that's where you can really control the intake and it helps you relax the most. First posture we're going to do today, past breath, is camel. And camel, reach your arms up high, and you're going to be putting them on your heels. I just heard a huge crack in my back. I don't know about you guys. You're going to lift your chin up. You're going to pull back. Do ujjayi breaths 5 times or more. Slowly bring your arms up. Again, this is going to feel painful. Right now, this posture is toward your lower back, and it's actually releasing the tension that you have, also in your hips. We're going to do it again. Again, hands on your heels, lean back, and if you need a modification, you can always just go to the bottom of your back, lower back, and just lean back. But for a greater stretch, have hands on your heels, lean back. You can even roll your hips out if you want. We're going to go into yoga squat. We're going to deep breathe. We're going to feel a push in our shoulders and our legs. I'm actually going to back up a little bit so you can see me a little bit more. I have my elbows on my knees, my feet planted on the ground. You can actually keep them up or go down and pulse. Feel stretch in your shoulders, and you should feel it in your back and your shins. Alright, now we're going to do warrior one. So I'm going to focus on my footing. You're going to make sure you have your right foot out and your left foot parallel. And this is going to be the same thing if you're going on the other side. Left foot out and right leg parallel to the front of your mat. So again, left side, you would have your left hand straight out, your left foot straight out, but then your right leg parallel. So this is another view. So this is warrior two. This is back. You can feel a stretch on your side. Again, warrior two. Stretch along your side. yoga squat. Switch to the other side so you have your right foot straight on the floor, your left foot parallel to your mat. Go back. Yoga squat, pop up. Now we're going to be doing warrior 3. Warrior 3 is more difficult. So I understand if not everyone is able to do it, and there's always modifications. So I'm going to start with my right leg on the ground, my left leg back, and you're going to have your arms straight out. You're going to lift your chest up. You're going to feel a stretch in your leg, in your chest, your back. Squeezing my shoulders together. All right, now come up, put your foot down, raise your right leg up, keep your left foot on the ground, straight back, up. It's okay to get a little wiggly, it's normal. Raise up, pull out your neck if you want, and then come back down. Do a little side to side if you want. Now we're going to do legs up against any flat surface, and this is one of my favorite poses along with plow, because it just kind of like lets you relax. So here we go. I'm going to put my legs against the couch. If we need some support, use a pillow. So I'm going to use this pillow underneath my lower back. I'm just having my legs straight up. My arms out. Booty on the ground, your legs flat, your head back. First start with bridge. And bridge is when you clasp your hands under your back and you lift up. You're going to feel a stretch in your lower back and it feels so nice. I can already think about all those exams washing away from the forefront of my brain and just focusing on here and now, as I hope you all are. Come on down. Now for a wheel, you're going to have your hands beside your head. If you can't do this, you can stay in bridge. And we're going to pop up. 1, 2, 3. If you want, you can put a leg in the air. That gives you more of a stretch, actually. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and take 10 deep breaths. Alright, scoop your legs together. Now we're going to go into Happy Baby, where you just rock. You hold the bottom of your feet and you just rock back and forth. This opens up and cracks your spine and your back as a whole. Just feels nice. It's like a rinse. Right? Roll up. Now, this next pose is not going to be easy, and it's going to be painful, I promise you. It's painful for me, it's painful for anyone I've ever showed, and many athletes actually do pigeon because it's really good for you. It's really good for your body after a workout. So, let's get started. So for pigeon, you're going to have, you can lift one leg up first, and then you're going to have your right leg to start, parallel as you can, to the top of your mat. And then you're going to have your booty lay back down, your left leg straight back. You don't want it curved because you can actually hurt your knee or your foot. And then you're just going to leave down and you're going to feel pain in your hip, and that's completely normal. You're just going to fold down and just take 15 deep breaths. Take an extra 5. Really fold down. Maybe clasp your arms behind your back. Alright, we're going to come back up. Alright, now we're going to do pigeon on the other side. So, left leg out, up a little, and then parallel to the top of your mat. Again, right leg straight back, and then just fold down. And you're going to feel a strong stretch in your hip. Control your breathing. Five more. Come on up. You're going to rinse your legs from side to side to release the pressure from your hips. Alright, we're just about finishing up our practice now. We're just going to do some meditation, and then you're going to be doing some deep breathing with corpse. Corpse is known as Shavasana, where you lay back and fall asleep. So, here we go. Alright, up, legs straight out. Continue to do your Ujjayi breathing. Alright, so I don't know about you guys, but I already feel a lot less anxious and a lot less stressed about the semester that I have ahead of me. And I'm sure all of you that have work tomorrow or classes, I'm sure if you did this routine every night, you would feel a lot better. There are many different variations of yoga for insomnia or yoga for sleep. And if you follow my channel and you like this, I can continue making videos that have to do with this because I know a lot of people struggle with not being able to fall asleep at night. And just to do a recap of my video today, I just want to remind you that stress can cause high levels of cortisol, and cortisol is a stress hormone that our body releases during some sort of trigger. For example, anxiety about classes or having to do a paper or having to do a presentation at work tomorrow. Any of that can elicit this stress hormone called cortisol, and cortisol can increase the amygdala, which is the fear response in your brain, and it can decrease the hippocampus, which is the memory area. And again, this can both cause negative repercussions, not only in school, but out in the workforce. So I think it's really important to bring awareness to your body and really focus on yoga for relaxation, for maybe not only at night, but anytime during the day where you feel like you need a study break. You can always take a routine like this, take any of my postures. If you have any other ideas for any videos that you would like to have, just comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Sleep well tonight.